she should have looked. Hello, and welcome to this hour of restorative yoga. The offering today is a restful restorative practice. And for this practice, you will need many props. You can't really have too many props. Of course, a yoga mat is suggested, and if you have a wall available to use, that would be good as well. A bolster or 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 pillows would be good. 2 or 3 blankets at minimum, and a couple of yoga blocks also. If you have a yoga strap handy, that might also be useful. And I'll get you one of those here in just a second. So let's begin the practice with our palms to touch at heart center here, finding a nice long spine and grounding through the sits bones, feeling the feet and the sits bones on the mat, feel the support of the earth. Inhaling here, nice deep breath, filling the lungs, expanding the belly. And slow exhale. Checking in here, finding our breath. Checking in with the body. Figuring out where we feel some tightness, where we feel some restlessness. Turning inside, gazing deeply into the heart, coming into this very present moment. Another breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the gaze. Another breath in here. Coming to this moment with awareness and intention. We will move very mindfully, but very carefully. And the poses will not really have a flow between them. We will simply be setting up between the poses in order to get into a position of maximum rest. 1 hour of restorative yoga is approximately equivalent to 8 hours of sleep. You can feel so much more energized and awake after this practice. This practice can be done any time of day, in the morning or before bed, anytime you need to actually finally let go and release. One more breath in here, arms come overhead, palms overhead, inhale. And as we exhale, open the arms and bring them slowly down to the sides. Now coming back to prayer position again. This time we're going to point away from the heart and raise overhead, inhale, exhale, out to the side. 2 more times here. Just kind of opening the shoulders, warming up the upper body a little bit, awakening the body, connecting with the breath. Now arms behind, clasping the hands behind. Simply roll the shoulders back, the chest and heart open up. Slight arch in the back here. Inhale. And exhale, letting go. Hands coming back to heart center. Next thing we're going to do is a few neck rolls here. So you choose the side, it doesn't matter, just take that ear to that respective shoulder and hold there as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, coming back to center, going the other direction now, ear to shoulder, breath in, and breath out, coming back to center. Now tucking the chin to the chest, feeling the back of the neck open. Maybe you'd like to apply a little extra pressure, interlacing your hands, bringing them to the back of the head, And feel some gentle traction as you gently squeeze forward and feeling those muscles open and soften and stretch. Breath in and breath out. Hands come back to heart center. Very nice. So we'll next move into our supported child's pose, in which we're going to use a bolster. You can also use a block if that's handy. But the position will be to do simply what you might think of as a wide-legged child's pose with the bolster lengthwise. And you have the option of also lifting the bolster up onto a block if you'd like a little bit more height on there. So I'm just going to demonstrate that. Well, I'm going to have Jamie demonstrate the actual just with the bolster on the floor. So I'm pressing the hands into the mat. Knees come wide, toes to touch, inhaling and relaxing down to the bolster. The idea here is to simply find yourself in a fully supported position where you have absolutely no tension in your body. Good idea to take a block or a pillow of some type and allow your forehead to rest on the block. Arms may be down at the sides or forearms flat on the mat, palms facing down. Arms may be reaching over, extending forward, or you can have them out to the side, but whatever position you choose, remember we're going to be here for a little while, so we want to make sure that we have plenty of support so that we don't feel like any part of our body is working at all. Okay, let's lift up. I would like to sit back further. So try that. There you go. Try that. There you go. Perfect. Sometimes tighter hips, tighter knees. There you go. Perfect. Very nice. How does that feel? Better. Okay. How about if you bring the knees back just a little bit? How's that? Okay. All right. So melting in here, feeling the body as it releases and relaxes down to the earth. Nice and long, gentle breaths. Checking in here with the physical body, the muscles and the bones and the soft tissue, the skin. Noticing and bringing our awareness to the physical body. Tapping into our breath, which is the energy body. The gentleness and the depth of the breath allows us to open the channels of energy and allows the energy to flow into the physical body with our breath. Letting go of any tension, allowing the stillness. Just arrive here on your mat in this moment. Allow this to happen. Open yourself, open your body, and open the mind. Bring your field of attention here. This is your wisdom, your mental body. Feel your connection to the earth. That's a representative of the connection to the universe. This is your spiritual body, your connection. This is your heart. Aware of the breath. The breath is deep and peaceful. Now bring your attention to the place in between the eyebrows, the third eye. Placing the forehead against the floor or a block helps us ground ourselves and make contact with the wisdom part of our body, that place between the eyes. Focus your attention here. Breath in, slow and peaceful, and just release breath out. Now walk your attention in that space back to the midbrain. This is your inner light of awareness. This is your higher self. This is where our intuition lies. And our clarity resides. expand as we take a nice deep breath in. And feel the belly relax as we breathe out. Breathing in. The breath is graceful and peaceful. As we breathe out, we melt a little more. Now bringing the awareness, drawing it back into the present moment. Being aware of where you are in relation to the room. Bringing the circulation and movement back into the fingers, toes. Rock the hips a little bit side to side, preparing for movement. And when you're ready, press into the hands, lift yourself away from the mat, and gently move the bolsters off to the side, and block to the side, and we're going to change positions now. So we're going to come into a supported bridge, so you can lie back, and the bolster can go either lengthwise on the spine this way, or along the lower back this way. So you have to decide what works for you. And the idea is to have the shoulders on the floor. So, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. So, lift up, press it, feet flat on the floor. There you go. Now press up. Okay, so let's move this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now scooch it back just a little bit. You want to have your shoulders all the way on the floor. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's bring it down here. How's that? There you go. Okay, is that too high? Nope. Okay, so let me think. So let's bring these knees in. How about straighten? Let's see. Is that comfortable? No? Okay, bend the knees. Let's try. Let's try this. I'm gonna fold a blanket and stick it right there under your knees. There we go. How's that? One more. There we go. Because I want you to feel completely supported. Okay, one more. Third time's charm. There we go. How's that? Okay. Good? Okay. And, excuse me. So, in this position, I like to have the arms a little bit. Does that feel comfortable? Okay. How about the head and neck? Would you like something under there? Okay. I'm going to take a blanket and roll it. Like kind of like a rolled pillow. Perfect. How's that? Too much? Okay, there you go. Yes, adjust it however it's most comfortable for you. There you go. The idea is to be opening the chest, and then the bolster on the low back also helps to relax the lumbar spine and the sacrum and the hips, all of it. I'm going to demonstrate with the bolster, not lengthwise, crosswise. So this would be the position. If it's comfortable to lay with the back of the hands resting against the earth and the palms facing up, that's great. Whatever position in the legs and feet provides you the most release. So I'm doing soles together here, like a cobbler pose with my knees. That feels best to me, but you could also straighten the knees if that's what your body desires. That also feels good to me. I reposition a little bit, but wiggle and change as much as you need to until you can finally get to that place of complete stillness. Breathing in and softly breathing out. If you have an eye pillow available, those are lovely. Again, bringing the intense awareness to the moment. Letting the moment just hold us the way the earth holds us. Allowing the breath to hold us and support us. Opening the heart as a sign of our connection and reception of the energy flowing through the body. Opening the mind allows the energy to flow. Using the breath to stay in the moment. Feel the hips and the back press into the bolster as on every inhale. And allow that to melt a little more, opening those tissues on the exhale, relaxing, releasing. Notice how the attention to the moment changes our experience. Our attention to the moment helps us to see our truth. No judgments, acceptance and truth. Now gently on the next breath, try to bring your awareness back to the moment, slowly, gently. Orient yourself towards time and place and prepare for some movement. When you're ready, just uncover the eyes and pressing into the feet, lifting the hips up or lifting the legs off of the bolster and blankets. There you go. Jamie's got it figured out. All right. So we move into our deer pose. But before we do that, if you'll lay back on your back and then pull the knees into the chest to kind of do a counter pose for that inversion that we just did. Maybe one hand on each knee, a few knee circles, maybe rocking back and forth a little bit, maybe rolling a little bit forward and backward, whatever calls to your body. Very nice. And then coming to seated deer pose, I'm going to sort of use the wall a little bit here. And we're going to set the blocks up so that they are kind of the block there. We're going to make a recliner, so to speak. Oops, sorry. Bolster here. Yeah. And then, okay. And then with the left hip, or the right hip against the bolster. Yep. Or yeah, left hip, that's fine. Yep. And then you're going to take the legs and make a 90-degree angle with them, just like that. Okay. Yeah, just like it here. And then what you want to do is face the bolster and lie face down, turning the head to the side. There you go. Is that high enough, or do you need another bolster? No, is that good? Okay. All right. I like to give a little extra support sometimes, just so that people can feel like they are supported. So I'm just going to put one bolster there just to kind of support. And then either a blanket under each hand or a block under each hand, arm, so that it's got a little elevation there. And you may not need one over here. This one's fine. Okay, that one's fine. Okay, good. Very good. Now, inhaling and feeling the support of the body on the earth, where the contact is on the knees and legs. Relaxing in and melting into that bolster. Arriving in this moment in the body with no judgment. Feeling a gentle rotation on the spine. Noticing here when the body becomes still, that the mind also finds stillness. The breath is patient and gentle and steady, nurturing and loving. Now coming back slowly to this moment. Again, preparing for some movement. And when you're ready, press into the hands and sit up, out of your way, and then just simply flip the other direction. So we're just going to go the other way now so that we can rotate the spine in the opposite direction. And finding maybe you need some additional support here for something as you're, how are you doing? Good? Is that enough? Okay. Okay. Nice, deep, peaceful breath in through the nose or mouth. And as we exhale, melting into the bolster. Rotation of the spine here, opposite direction now. Feeling the support of the earth, of the bolster. Everything relaxed. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just being here in the moment. Finding our stillness. Gently, slowly coming back again now, a nice long breath. And beginning to become aware of time and place. Beginning to gently blow the fingers of the toes or both. Preparing again for some movement. The bolster is probably going to be okay where it is. We're going to do a recline supported bound angle pose. So this time it's going to be again like a recliner. I think this time lift it up, scoot up just a tiny bit, and then give it this bigger bolster because I think it might be necessary. It's just a little bit more tubular. Hold on a second here. There we go. Try that. So the sacrum should come right up against the edge of the bolster. There you go. Is that gonna work?
Oh, yeah.
Is that good? Okay. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Okay. All right, so the bound angle portion of this then is you can lie with your feet just like Jamie has, I'm sorry. And then, or you can put your soles together and knees apart. So that's the bound angle part. So we could, whatever is most comfortable for you, and that's absolutely fine. For me, that would not be comfortable. I would have to have a block under each knee. So that's okay. And then the arms, gently relax the arms, open, palms facing up, backs of the hands on the floor. And then I'm just going to give something to cradle the arm and keep it from pressing against the cold floor. Okay, everything looks good. Looks good. The chest opening here and the throat and the mind all opening here to the universe. Palms face up as a symbol to receiving the energy and the light from this practice. Being aware of each nice breath. Keeping the breath peaceful and graceful and deep. In this moment, filling our heart with gratitude and joy for this time and this ability to practice. Bring someone to mind that their joy, when you see them smile or you hear them laugh, fills your own heart with joy, with gratitude, and lifts your spirits. Sending them positive intentions, sending them love, and wishing them health. It may be an animal. Mine would always be my little dog. seeing her smile at me and wag her tail fills my heart, makes it warm. Nothing else matters, just the joy and the gratitude. With the next breath in, feel that joy filling your heart. Now gently coming back again, preparing for our last supported pose. Stretching and moving however your body desires, including me. Oh, it feels good. We're gonna do legs up the wall with a bolster for the last pose. So move the blocks and the giant bolster away. And I have a bolster handy, so I'm gonna show this so that somebody can do it themselves for you. I mean, you could show them how to do it for themselves. So what you'll want to do is bring the left hip up against the wall here, sit down, and as you come to lay, yep, just like that, and then lay back and spin your hip around. There you go. And wiggle yourself closer to the wall. There you go. And now lifting the hips, pressing into the wall with the hip, with the feet. There you go. Perfect. Is that too high? Okay. And I know you need something under your neck. Yeah, for sure. There, how's that? Okay, good. Again.
I feel. I don't know where I put it.
What's that?
The eye
Eye
pillow.
pillow. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, what you said very well. There you go. Yes. Okay. And again, arriving in this pose, be aware of the breathing, aware of the body. It's perfectly acceptable to bend the knees and open the knees and put the heels together if that so speaks to you. You can also do a wide-legged legs up the wall. So legs would be in a V shape, whatever works for you. Yes, that looks good too. So just whatever you need. And some people that might be too much for the hips. We want you to be completely relaxed, no muscular struggle or tension or holding whatsoever. Does that feel good, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Relaxing, feeling the head press into the earth at this moment, the shoulders being supported, the bolster supporting, the chest opening, filling the heart with gratitude, relaxing the eyes, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue, the mouth, with your breathing, take your mind slowly to the lower body. And then bring it back to the upper body. The tip of the nose, shoulders, chin. Now move your awareness to the feet. Bring your mind to the tip of the toes, the inner soles of the feet, the ankle joints, calf muscles, back of the knee, the hamstrings, the outer thigh muscles. Go down to the knee and bring your awareness to the kneecap, down to the shin bone, the outer ankle joint, and back to the toes again. Relax the entire leg with each breath, both legs. Now detach your mind away from the legs and begin with the arms. Take the mind to the tip of the fingers. Move inward toward the palms, the wrist joints, the inner forearms, the inner elbow, the upper arm, biceps and triceps muscles, the outer elbow, the outer forearm, back of the wrist, back to the tips of the fingers. Relax each arm entirely with each exhalation. Now bring the mind to the back of the neck, moving upwards to the back of the head, the crown of the head, the forehead, the facial muscles and the eyes, the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, the jaws, and the chin. Relax the entire face and the head. Take the mind back to the throat now and take a few deep breaths here through the nostrils. Notice the coolness of the air moving through the mouth or the nostrils and down the throat into the chest. Now hold the breath for just a few seconds and exhale slowly without any noise, just relaxing the mind. Continue this inhalation and breath retention and exhalation for about another 6 breaths. Feeling the soothing energy, noticing how the energy flows with each inhale and exhale. Now take your mind to the chest, the ribs, and the entire abdomen. Moving your awareness down to the pelvic area and the inner thighs. Relax the entire upper body now with slow exhalation. Now move to the sides of the upper legs, the hip joint, moving inwards toward the lower back. And then slowly move your attention upward toward the middle back, the shoulder blades, the space in between the shoulder blades, the upper back at the shoulders, and finally to the place where the shoulder and the neck meet. Now bring all of the energy to the tip of the nostrils. Watch the inflow and outflow of the energy as with the air. Notice with the awareness, the body begins to relax even more. Be aware of the body breathing. Be aware that whatever you are seeking is already here. Whoever you desire to be, you already are. You are enough. Attention to the moment changes our experience. Now slowly drawing the attention back in again to present time and place. Preparing to move one last time. Lifting hips, pull that bolster out, and I'd like to move into a position so that you can do some windshield wipers with your legs. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor, arms out to the side, releasing any tension, resistance in the lower back still. And inhaling, bringing the arms up, lengthening, straightening the legs, reaching long, feet to one wall, hands to the other, and bringing the hands to the right top edge of the mat and the feet to the lower right edge of the mat into a little banana shape, opening up the left side body here. Breathing in and exhaling out. Come to the other side. Breathing in And breathing out. Very nice. Bending the knees, bringing them in towards the chest, curling into a little ball. Inhaling here and rocking up to a comfortable seated position. Inhaling, arms up overhead, breathe in, gazing at the sky. Exhaling, palms together at the heart. I truly appreciate your time and joining me today. It is truly an honor to share this practice with you. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What I was saying in the beginning.